It's a Saturday. Today is Saturday. It's August 28th or 29th. I think today is August 29th. And the last time I was at El Chopo was, I think it was July 9th or 10th or something like that. It was a Sunday, and it wasn't as good on a Sunday as it normally is. So they, as I've said many times, El Chopo, which has been around for 41 years now, always traditionally on a Saturday, during this pandemic has often been held on Sunday instead, because they're using the area around El Chopo for a vaccination center, which is good. But on Sunday I gotta watch what I'm doing here. On Sunday there are not as many vendors, and so I just felt like going to El Chopo again. And as always, it's nice to take a day off. I usually work on Saturdays, but it's nice to take a day off. What else can I say? Oh, kind of not a reason for this trip today, but one of the things that I'm going to focus on. I try to look for different things to focus on. This was a request from one of my YouTube followers, a guy called Max Bauer. Not Max Power, but Max Bauer. And he requested from the last video I did, I guess a month and a half ago, that I do a video focusing on movie t-shirts. Last time I was here at El Chopo, I bought a Taxi Driver, which I think was about my 72nd Taxi Driver shirt that I bought in my life. So Max wants me to focus on movie t-shirts, which I will do. I will accommodate that request. And I'm almost at El Chopo now. It's in front of me over here, starting there. So for Max Bauer, movie t-shirts coming up. There's at least one great stand that is mainly movie t-shirts. I think two. And then there are some other ones that have you know, they don't have too many, but they have a few. I'll try to get all of them. I think what I'm also going to do today is something I've never done before, which makes it sound very like I'm going to do something very cool and dramatic. And it's not, but it's just something a little bit different. I think after I do my initial walk and try to find some t-shirts, and I'll probably buy a few myself, I think I'll do a walkthrough of El Chopo, of the whole place, of where I always start, which is right over here. This is kind of where El Chopo starts, at the pink building on the corner there. So after I do my normal monkey business and find those movie t-shirts for you, Max, I'm gonna show a walkthrough of the whole thing, just to kind of maybe give people who have never been here before an idea of how big it is, or maybe it's not as big as you think, to see how long it takes to walk through all of El Chopo. Now I see something right away that's caught my eye over here. This is, I guess, not officially El Chopo, but I see something over here that's really cool, I've never seen before, and I see it's in my size, and I may purchase. It's an NWA shirt. Fuck the police. And a 502. I may come back and buy that. I'll see how things go. So I'm just waiting here to cross this very busy avenue, which I have no idea what it's called, even though I've been here so many times. And I'm going to go to El Chopo, starting right over here. So I'll be back with some movie t-shirts momentarily. But before I get to the movie t-shirts, I found something pretty cool. Mexicans are very fast to get the bootleg merch out. Look at this beauty. There's an Iron Maiden Stratego, I'm not sure how you say it, Stratego, I guess, shirt. That's a long sleeve. And there's Senjutsu. I got that shirt a couple of weeks ago, Senjutsu. Although this one is long sleeve, mine is short sleeve. This also is long sleeve, and it's got print on the back, Stratego. And he's got the writing on the wall is in there too. So there's some hot off the presses Iron Maiden shirts. Album comes out next week, September 3rd. And the last time I was here, I'm gonna get to the movie shirts. Max, just be patient. Last time I was here, I focused on CDs at somebody else's request. This puesto was not here, or at least none of these CDs are here. They've got, it's got to be several thousand. I can't count CDs. I can't estimate, but there sure are a lot of them. Unfortunately, they're not in any kind of order, so you just have to scan through them.
What are you doing?
Ah, it's my friend.
Only little.
I haven't seen him for a long time. I'll go say hello to him. So there's lots of CDs. Are you satisfied? I found what you're all looking for. This is the main movie T-shirt stand. So this is it. Let me take a look here. Pretty big. Pásale. Not all movies, but this guy has more movie shirts than anybody else has, for sure. I've bought several shirts from this guy. Last time I was here, I bought that Kiss Unmasked shirt up there, and I bought a taxi driver shirt here, which I don't see this time. There it is. That's the taxi driver shirt that I bought here last month. So for Max, or for anybody else who likes this, let's see what we can find. So up here at the top, we've got Gremlins, a couple of Gremlins, Kickboxer, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Rocky, what is that, Rocky 3, Breaking Bad, Warriors, Fight Club, I'm going to say every one. The Professional, Back to the Future, Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill. This is kind of like a mashup of Kill Bill and Pulp Fiction. I wouldn't buy it, but it's a pretty cool shirt, cool idea. I'll start at the top. Not sure what most of those are. Beetlejuice. There's Beetlejuice there. That guy's interested in Mars Attacks. He wants to see the Mars Attacks in large. The Fly, David Cronenberg. There's the aforementioned Taxi Drivers. Blood In, Blood Out. That is not an Exodus shirt, but a movie. What else have we got here? Ah, Scarface. I've never seen that before. Fifth Element. Creep Show. Going over to this big wall. What do we got? What's noteworthy? Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I've got this one, a different color, but I've got that Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I might buy, I think I hear it's starting to rain. I think I hear drops on this plastic above. If that Jaws shirt, I think it's blue. Oh no, it's gray. I have, I think about 87 Jaws shirts. I don't like, I know that's the classic one, but I don't think I would buy that. Too many people have that. I like ones that are a little bit different. Like the one I bought a couple weeks ago. I wore it in my last video hiking. Earlier this week, if you would like to check that out. And then there's a Metallica shirt. Ah, this is music over here. So this seems to be all movies and TV. And then over here, permiso. My friend Damien, all the way in Australia, pointed out in my last video, he is maybe one of the world's biggest Ramones fan. And I came here to El Chopo with him a couple years ago. And he said he loves that Ramones shirt, Tales from the Crypt inspired. And I love, again, that Kiss Unmasked shirt. I wore that last week on a hike. And then these are posters. Anthrax. Too bad some of those aren't t-shirts. I would maybe buy some of them. So as I say, this is the main movie t-shirt stand. I think there's at least one other one that has a decent collection of movie t-shirts. I'll try to find that one, and if I see anything else interesting. I didn't see the Godfather. Usually you see a Godfather everywhere. A lot of Godfather shirts. Don't see them here. So if I find any other ones, I will come through. Here's a smaller one with some movie and TV t-shirts. Some of these I haven't seen before. Some unique Star Wars ones, or I don't know, Mandalorian or something. I guess the Star Wars people know better than I do, know better than anybody. And also, as the other guys, some music. some classic rock, Hendrix and Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd. And then over here he's got more Kill Bill. They Live. I guess that's what they call a cult classic. They Live. A couple of there's the Big Lebowski. My channel name, Dan Bowski, is taken from that. Kind of. There's two stories about that. Dan Bowski, Lebowski. Cheech and Chong. Look at that, Up in Smoke. And another Pulp Fiction. And what's over here? Oh, there's a couple of. Oh, I've never seen either of these Jaws shirts. I might have to buy the one at the other store, at the other stand that I just showed. He didn't have the Jaws I thought of. This is, I guess that's, I don't know if it's actually Japanese, but it's Japanese symbol. I might have to take a closer look at these Jaws shirts. And he's got some gaming shirts there. There's Donkey Kong and Mario and Ren and Stimpy. Cool stuff. I got some good news and I got some bad news. The bad news first, those two Jaws shirts that guy had, he didn't have my size. I'm medium, possibly small. I keep shrinking. I'm going to be a little person, maybe when it's all said and done. So that's the bad news for me. Has nothing to do with this video. The good news for all you t-shirt people, movie t-shirt people, especially you, Max Bauer, is behind the camera, in front of me, now in front of the camera. I found another pretty decent stand, puesto, with a lot of movie shirts. He's got, like everybody, he's got some other stuff too, but let's focus on the movie stuff. So he's got different stuff that the other guy didn't have. What do we got up at the top? I see The Shining, way up there. Those two are The Shining. Train Spotting. There's Full Metal Jacket. I love that movie. Pulp Fiction is ubiquitous anywhere they sell movie t-shirts. Hellraiser, Natural Born Killers, one of my top 3 movies ever. I love that. What else has this guy got? Warriors, Taxi Driver. I bought this shirt years ago. Psycho in Spanish, Psicosis. More Train Spotting. More Pulp Fiction. The Warriors. What's he got in terms of music? Jane's Addiction. There's a cool Jane's Addiction shirt. I bought that one earlier this year. I was here with Rick. Kind of unique stuff here. These are these shirts here are a little bit different than what you'd see in a lot of places. Pretty good. Oh, there's a cool Red Hot Chili Peppers shirt. Never seen that one before. That's a classic photo. Moving on. How could I not stop and take a look at this? This is going to catch my eye every time, although it hasn't caught my eye since probably about 1989. Oh my God, it's Sacrifice. A legendary, let's say, they've been around long enough and received enough accolades, Sacrifice has, to be labeled as legendary now. Look at this. I had this record in 1987, of course. I've been a Sacrifice fan since 1980, I guess 85. I saw them live for the first time in October 85 and saw them 4 or 5 times since then. Went to their rehearsal and when I was in Toronto in 2019. Amazing. I think I'm going to focus on this. Let's see what else they got. But Ozzy, oh, there's Raven. Look at that, Raven. There's Mark Gallagher. Not Sacrifice, but Sacrilege. Wow, there's the original Scorpions Virgin Killer. I just saw in the news this week that got somebody in some legal trouble in like Denmark or Sweden or something. So I won't show too much of that. But oh man, I've said it before. It's so amazing for me being from Toronto, from Scarborough, and you know living now in Mexico, all the way in Mexico, and coming to El Chopo and seeing Sacrifice. I can't believe it. I love it. That makes me very happy. I'm not going to buy it, but that does make me very happy. And this is real. This is not a bootleg. Look at that beauty. Ah, admire it. Here's another kind of small one. Has a couple of different things. There's Clockwork Orange. I'm sure I've seen that earlier today, just didn't point it out. It, Eso, Captain Spaulding. I don't really like horror movies, but I do like those The Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses were pretty good. I've never seen that. Texas Chainsaw, by far, for me anyway, my favorite horror movie ever. As I mentioned seconds ago, I don't really care about horror, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre is fucking awesome. There's Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street. Hadn't seen one of those yet. Kind of surprising. And there's Hellboy. And anything else? I think not. Jurassic Park. Yeah. This is not movie t-shirts, but I thought I would point this one out. This one caught my eye. This guy's got shirts of bands I've never seen before. He's got Styx up there, ZZ Top. I've never seen either of those bands represented El Chopo. Yes, there's Yes, Moody Blues, for God's sake. Tesla. I don't think I've ever seen a Tesla shirt. REO Speedwagon. I think I saw an REO Speedwagon shirt once. Somewhat recently. Police. I've never seen a Police shirt. Rush. Maybe I've seen a couple. I know I've seen at least one Rush shirt because I bought one for my friend Kevin Montemont. Grateful Dead, Monkeys, Bruce Springsteen there. Eagles Hotel California. That's a Genesis shirt. Foreigner. Interesting. Some classic rock represented. And he's got a Jaws shirt. I asked for that. Dun, 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 but he doesn't have my size. Deftones. There's a Foo Fighters Canada shirt. Interesting stuff at this one. I'm going off script here, off music, and off movie t-shirts to show some hats. Lots of hats. These are official New Era hats. Might be my only purchases of the day. I got 3. I got this Buffalo Bills, and I got Toronto Blue Jays, and I got Toronto Raptors. As a Canadian, we call these toques. So I got 3 toques. Good. This guy's got good stuff. This is what I've been meaning to get. I came here in December with Lily, and I saw the 2. I saw the Blue Jays and the Bills, and I was going to get them. I had already spent gobs of cash that day, and I didn't want to spend any more. And the 3 times I've been back since, this guy hasn't been here. The once was on a Saturday, and he just wasn't here that day. I asked one of the other vendors, and they said, no, the guy took the day off. And then I came here last time on a Sunday, and the guy also wasn't here, so I'm very happy to have my toques, which I will never wear because I live in a country that's hot. 360, let's say 363 days a year. But I do some hikes in some cold places, so it's good to have some fashion choices and some toques. And he's got good selection here. He's got I don't know, a couple dozen different ones there. Very good, and official hats too. The toques are $2.90. He gave me a deal, 3 for $7.50, and they're normally $2.90. I said the hats, the New Era hats, are $3.90. $3.90 for the official New Era hats. This guy's buying a couple. And what would a trip to El Chopo be without finding a Mexican pressing of classic metal albums with song titles printed in Spanish? And this one doesn't have it. Black Sabbath, first Black Sabbath album is in English. Let's try. Oh, look at that Raven. I can't imagine Raven is going to be in Spanish. Ah, it is. Look at that. Ha. El poder y la gloria. Reza por el sol. Paseo difícil. They sound very dramatic. in Spanish. Ah. Stay hard. Manténgase fuerte. Manténgase fuerte.
¿Quién es este viejo?
Chavo inquieto. Let's see if Iron Maiden has it or not. I think it will. Yes, it does. Invasores, los hijos del diablo, el prisionero, el nudo de la bestia. Oops, I'm getting a lot of glare there. Corre hacia las colinas, la pandilla. Santificado sea tu nombre. Oof. I'm back where I was an hour and 40 minutes ago. At the beginning of El Chopo. It was the beginning an hour and 40 minutes ago. It's the end now. Quick note before I do my summary wrap-up. It's very loud. I said I was going to do a walkthrough of El Chopo, which I'm still going to do. But I've made the executive decision that I'm going to do that as a separate video. So if you were looking for that, look elsewhere. I mean, elsewhere it's still me doing it, but I'm going to do it somewhere else. I thought it would be better that way. This was more about showing the El Chopo stuff. So this was for Max Bauer. Max, I hope you're happy, and anybody else who liked it. If you have any suggestions or other recommendations, I've taken a few requests of things to show at El Chopo. If anybody has any other ones that they would like, anything else they would like to see, please tell me. And holy shit, this guy's wearing a Sacrifice shirt. Sacrifice! Jesus Christ! Unbelievable! Sacrifice is well represented at El Chopo today. Crazy. Again, just I'm giddy about Sacrifice. So excited that I'm losing my mask. So, oh yeah, I've said I've done a few of these requests. I can't come here just for that, but I do love coming to El Chopo. Had a great time today, I should say. Much better today than the last several times I've been here, which even that was okay. I mentioned that if you'd never been here before, you would still like it those other times, but today was 100% normal, except for the fact that there were no bands. But all the regular puestos, maybe I should hold this closer, all the regular puestos and stands were operating as normal today. A lot of people, not crowded, but really good atmosphere. Man, oh man, I love El Chopo. So I'm going to end this video now. So for Max Bauer, any other requests, as I said, leave a comment. I never tell people to leave comments, but I will for this one. If you want me to focus on something specifically at El Chopo, tell me, and maybe I can grant your request, like a genie. All right. So for not for anybody, just for me, from El Chopo and this beautiful eagle here. Yes.